Hello, hello, good morning, good days, yogis and yoginis. This time from the jungle of Peru in La Merced in Chanchamayo, the pre-jungle. But you might see behind me, well, I've got a massive mango tree and I'm surrounded by jungle, even though I'm in the middle of the city. Namaste to everyone and welcome once again. And let's do a flow that really opens up and allows us to really enjoy a beautiful day ahead. So let's get started. Let's go to the floor and let's go on a kneeling position. First of all, we're going to ground ourselves. So let's land on the mat. Close your eyes. Put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Observe your breath. If it's fast, slow it down. If it's slow, just be aware of it. Make sure it becomes even, so the inhales and the exhales are the same length. In any case, the exhale could be a bit longer, but try to be as equal as possible. So let's take an inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing slowly. You're here, you're with yourself. Nothing else matters right now. Only you, your mind, your body, your breath. You carve this time for you, and you're gonna make the most of it. So slowly open your eyes, or leave them closed if you want. Or you're gonna go to child's pose. So you open your knees slightly, toes up together, make enough space to accommodate your chest, and start walking with the hands towards the top of the mat. Land your forehead on the floor. Remember, the butt goes towards the heels, so sit bones approaching the back of the mat. Extend your spine, so feel how it becomes longer and longer from the cervical spine to the sacrum, to the little tail. And find that space. Make yourself longer and taller. And feel the breathing in the back of your lungs, how they expand. Every time you inhale, the ribs open up. And when you exhale, you go towards the floor. Find that beautiful space. Focus on that inhale and exhale. And make sure your lungs expand so you can get more air. To breathe less. So that every breath you make it to the max capacity you can. Okay, slowly climb yourself up. Come back to the kneeling position we were to start with. And let's go to one side. So right hand goes towards the right, left comes up in a big arch, big rainbow, and we expand the left ribs towards the side. Make sure we really make the most of it again. So try to reach as much as possible with the left hand. Imagine there's something you really, really want there. So, oh yeah, try to reach up. Okay, let's go to the other side. Putting the left side on, the left hand on the left side. Right hand comes up. And again, try to reach the touch. I'm trying to touch you here with my right hand. Expand in the right ribs. Making sure we enlarge the cavity. We find more space between the intercostal muscles. So again, that rib cage really, really opens up, and we're capable of breathing even more. Okay, let's do a bit of a dynamic. So we go towards the right with the left hand up, and we go towards the left with the right hand up. And we move a little bit here, back and forth, finding some suppleness. Getting in touch with our body again. And if it happens to you that you just woke up, like myself, you're probably thinking, oh yes, my body's back, my body's here. Sometimes in the morning, we don't feel that we actually belong to our body. Our body becomes kind of an alien. Okay. And from here, we're gonna walk our hands towards the back. Just a little bit. You don't have to go super, but fingers away from you. And here, let's open the chest as much as we can. We don't have to hang the neck like this. Just keep it up a little bit, straight, strong, but open your chest. Give it away. You know, ready to receive. Shoulders go back. The shoulder blades come together, like trying to touch. And you open your chest. This is the gesture of receiving. So you're ready to receive all the beautiful things that are ahead of you. Okay, you walk yourself back again. Let's do a quick child's pose like we did, just to compensate for the back bend. This is just a quick one, but enjoy it. Let's do a couple of breaths to elongate the spine. Awesome. And let's come to all fours. And from here, we're going to do a few, it's not cats and cows, exactly, it's going to be actually child's pose. And we're going to compensate, well, we're going to pair it up with a bhujangasana, with cobra pose. Not maybe the standard one you're used to, but let's try. So from the child's pose, we're going to go towards bhujangasana, so cobra, but you'll feel that your legs will open up automatically, because obviously that is not visible otherwise. So you open, you come back to child's pose, then we do cobra. Just leave the hands, the arms as straight as possible. You can open the legs so we don't damage anything and we don't force anything. Child's pose, cobra. So we're giving a little bit of flexibility to the spine, making sure it's moving in a different direction. So it's like you're catting here. So you're arching, you're going down, and now you're doing the cow kind of thing, because we're arching the spine towards the floor. And do it as it feels good, do it organically. It doesn't have to look anything like mine. It has to look something like yours. And come up and down. You can go faster, slower, as it feels good. The important thing is we're moving the spine here. We're giving it a go. And we are waking it, all the vertebra, all the muscles around it, all the nerves. I'm saying hello, hello. We are here. And awesome. Let's do the last one. And this is it. Let's go to all fours. And from all fours, we're going to start also moving the core and engaging everything. So right leg goes to the back, lifts, toes going down, left hand comes up. We're in a spinal elongation here, sunbird. And from here, we're going to join the right knee with the right elbow for one. Extend, inhale. Exhale, joining. That's 2. And the last one, let's get together and extend. From here, we're going to do it a bit more complicated. We have to engage the core. This is the whole trick about it. So we're going to bend the right knee, grab the right ankle with the left knee. And if you think, oh, this is already too much, just stay there. Just don't do anything else. If you think, let me give it a try, you can start expanding, opening up the left breast, the left chest, and using the right knee, the right leg as a lever to really push yourself up. And there we go. Opening up the chest, opening up the leg, using the glutes also to lever it. And from here, we're coming down. The right leg is going to go to the right side. We're going to come up on our left knee. And from here, we're going to go towards the right hand side and bend and try to reach as low as possible with the right hand along the right thigh. If you're in the thigh, great. If you want to go past the knee, towards the calf, towards the shin, the important thing is that we're elongating the left side and breathe in there. Breathe on the rib cage of the left side and expand it. And let's do the other side. Let's come towards the left hand to the floor and expand, make a big diagonal from the right toes to the right fingers. Again, expanding this time the right rib cage. Now make sure you feel the diagonals. Close your eyes and draw that image of the diagonal from the toes to the fingers and make sure you make it really beautiful. Awesome. Let's come up again to the center. Let's go down with a leg and let's go back to all fours. And we're going to do the other side. So the left leg comes to the back this time, toes curled. Right hand comes up like you're shaking somebody's hand. Lift the left leg. So make sure you find a wide stance if you need to. And from here, once you get the pose and everything's pretty strong and engaged, we're gonna do elbow and knee. For 1, exhaling, inhale, get some more air. Exhale, join together, knee and elbow. Extend with an inhale, and the last one, knee and elbow. And extend here. Perfect. And here, if you dare, if you want to, if it feels like, you can continue also with the knee and elbow. You can grab your left ankle, grab it with your right hand, and you can just stay here and even stretch the quad, which is beautiful. Or you can start going up, expand the right ribs, and lever, use as a lever the left leg. And expand, open up, open up, open up. So if you prefer just to go here and expand the quad, or if you want to stay in the previous one, that's totally fine. Here we're also doing a back bend. So if you're not ready, just do what feels good for you. Okay, let's release. Let's go back to sunbird. And come down with a hand, and the left leg is going to go to the left. We're going to come up, and we're going to bend towards the left side, expanding the right ribs, and this hand can stay here in the thigh, not in the knee, so that you don't hurt yourself, or you can go down towards the calf, towards the shin, and expand. Try to reach as far as possible with the right hand in a big arch, a big rainbow, and feel the right ribs, really making the most of it. Also your waist is extending a lot. Awesome. Oh, perfect. Let's come up and both legs together. Let's sit again on the Vajrasana, and let's do one of my favorite poses. It's an asana. It's a breathing technique with an asana. We've done it in there's a tutorial about it. It's called frog pose. Feel free to go and check it out because it's a longer explanation. But basically, we're going to put our fists together, fist to fist. They're gonna go underneath the belly. So the belly button is here. So they're gonna go here. Please don't do this if you have eaten. You shouldn't do yoga with a full stomach anyway. But this is important because you might feel a lot of discomfort. So from here, we're gonna be grabbing an inhale, exhaling and emptying completely our lungs. And as we empty our lungs, we're gonna be bending. And then once we get to the floor, we just relax and relax everything in the body. We'll see that obviously our lungs are empty, so we'll be short of breath. We'll not have anything to breathe. And it will last 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 40 seconds, depends on, I mean, you'll see that it will increase as you learn. And the blood will start rushing to your face. Don't worry, it's okay. That's the feeling you should feel. And then when you feel you need to breathe, then come up slowly and take an inhale. Okay, so let's try. So inhale, exhale and empty your lungs. As you empty your lungs, you're gonna bend. Forehead on the floor. Relax the shoulder blades. Let them drop. And when you feel okay, need to breathe. Come up. And take some air. As I said, it depends. The first time maybe it's just 20 seconds, and then you increasingly get longer and longer spaces. Now I'm going to be quiet because I'm going to do it with you. So inhale, exhale. Come up with an inhale. Get some beautiful air in there. I'll just do it last time. Let's see how it feels. Remember, exhale, empty your lungs, go down, relax everything. Don't think of anything else. I mean, don't think of that. Think of anything else, whatever you want. And just enjoy the pose and feel the rush of blood everywhere. So inhale, exhale. Inhale again. When you come up, relax. Close your eyes. As I said yesterday, tutorial, you can read the benefits. It's amazing for pose. It helps so many things. But again, always with an empty stomach, so you don't feel discomfort. But it helps with digestive issues, with blood pressure issues, with circulation, with everything. It's amazing. So let's go for that. Anyway, from here, let's go to all fours again. And let's curl the toes. Come to downward dog. Oh my goodness. After Vajrasana, you definitely need some pedaling. So pedal your feet. Try to reach with the heels alternately to the floor. If you're already quite warm or you're very flexible, you can try with both, going up and down. But otherwise, I just advise to pedal. Push yourself away from the mat. Fingers super engaged, like Spider-Man hands. Like you don't want anybody to steal whatever it's underneath your palm. So keep it there. Very secretly held. From here, we're going to open a little bit more the legs. We're going to find a bit more space, like a mat width. And we're going to go with the right hand, a little bit shorter also, with the right hand to the left, either could be thigh, could be the calf, could be the ankle. And let's do a twist. Good morning, everyone. Upside down, twisting. This is challenging, but it's a beautiful pose because you're inverting, you're twisting, you're doing a bit of everything. And it's always a great idea. So let's go to the other side. Right hand comes back, left hand goes to the ankle, to the shin, to the calf, and let's do that twist. So awakening everything here The back of the legs, of course, they're also awakening big time. Okay, let's go back to our downward dog. Usual one is narrow a little bit the stance again. And from here, we're gonna start bending the knees, going to with our back towards the floor. So that's one. So knees go down, butt goes down, and the upper body stays the same. So this is one. Extend the legs. Then we come down again. Extend. So we're using the legs here, but there's also a lot of strength on the upper body because you're holding yourself, you're pushing yourself away from the mat. But then we're giving a little bit of a wake-up call to the quads. Hello, quads. How are you doing this morning? So keep going up and down. Stretch the back of the legs when you come up, and use the quads, the quadriceps, the thighs when you come down. Okay, now we're going to join with the upper body. So we'll go down again, as we did before, and now we're gonna come up towards a plank. Yep, here. Go past a little bit of vertical, and let's go down. And let's go to plank. Straighten the legs, straighten the body, diagonal, and we have our plank. Let's go towards the back, butt towards the floor, extend, separating the shoulder blades, and here we go towards the front, towards a plank, engaging everything. Couple more. Extend, and butt to the floor, and extend. We're going to keep our plank here. We're going to lift the right leg, and with the right leg we're going to go to the right triceps, the right elbow, and come back. Left elbow and center. Right elbow and center. Left elbow and center. Right elbow and center. Left elbow, and let's go to a plank. Downward dog. Give yourself a little bit of rest. Pedal the feet again. And are you ready for the left leg? Okay. So from downward dog, we go forward to a plank. Very strong body. Left leg this time comes to our left triceps, goes back. Right triceps, right elbow. Let's go back. Left elbow. Go back. Right elbow and back. And the last one. Left elbow. Let's go back. Last one. Right. And go back. Awesome. Let's do our downward dog. And by now you should definitely feel it in your arms and your shoulders because we're working hard. Awesome. Great. From here, let's lift the right leg. Let's go between our hands. Let's do a low lunge. So uncurl the toes. Come up on your right knee. Breathe. Let's extend really well the left hip flexor. If you're comfortable here, stay here. Otherwise, we're going to come up with hands, with arms, and you can join them together, get them separate, and a bit of an arch. It's always a good idea towards the back, but always to the degree that is comfortable with you. And we're really making a big C from the fingers to the toes with the left side, expanding, extending, opening up. From here, with the right hand, try to reach your left thigh and keep extending the back. So this is a back bend and a twist. And if your hip flexor, your psoas is shortened, you're pretty screaming by now. If you don't reach the thigh, just put it on the waist, whatever feels good. But let's do a little bit of a back bending and extension, and make sure that this part of this beautiful body gets big yawn. From here, we come up. We go with the hands towards the floor. The butt goes towards the back, and we're going to do a half split, toes point up. And when we exhale, we try to go down a little bit more. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, go down a little bit more. You'll feel in the calf, in the hamstring. you can definitely feel it. Remember to point the toes up, because otherwise you will not be stretching the back of the thighs as much as possible. Let's go back towards the front. Let's do a little bit of a back bend again. And down. Curl the left toes, come up. And we go into our downward dog again. And now we've done the right, and let's go for the left. Left leg lifts up. It comes to the front between your hands, knee to the floor, and curl the toes. Climb up to your left knee. And stay here if you want. Make sure the right psoas is getting extended and stretched. From here, if you feel comfortable, you can come up with the hands or stay where you were. Hands can be separated together. Arch the back. Feel the stretch of the psoas, the hip flexor on the right leg. And a big C from the fingers to the toes. The psoas is a muscle, it's a huge muscle actually, but we often forget about it. And it's very important, especially if we sit down a lot, because it just becomes shortened. So we need to take care of it and give it some love and care. Okay, from here, hands to the floor. Go back towards the back. So the butt goes back, butt goes towards the heel. Toes up in the left foot, and then inhale, exhale, go down a little bit towards the knee. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, go towards the knee. Inhale, exhale, go towards the knee. Awesome. Oh, you should feel the back of your thighs. So the hamstrings, the calves really getting extended. Excellent. Let's go towards the front again. Come up. Let's do a little bit more of a back bend. And from here, let's go down towards the floor. Curl the right toes, and let's go to our downward dog. Perfect. Ooh. Extend, pedal a little bit. Push yourself away from the mat. And from here, we're gonna go down to our knees. We're gonna leave the toes curled. We're gonna come up on our knees. And we're gonna do half camel. First with the right, then with the left. And if it feels good, we're gonna do a full camel. So right hand comes up and go towards the right heel. Just leaning on it. You can also put the fingers, the fingertips. You don't have to go all the way. You can also use the block if that works best. You can lean on the block, and the left hand comes up and it stretches. Again, a big curve from the fingers to the toes that are curled right now. Take a couple of breaths and slowly come up. Both hands up. Now the left comes towards the left heel. Right stays up, and move the hips forward as much as you can so we don't collapse the lower back. And very slowly come up with both hands, and let's try to do the full camel, but we'll do it slowly. So right hand comes to the right heel. Feel yourself there and the beautiful C. And if you think, okay, let's go for it, then the left hand comes towards the left heel. The hip tilts forward. So engage the glutes. The neck does not collapse. You still look up. Open the chest, shoulder blades joining. The scapula are really getting together. And from here, very slowly and mindfully come up with one hand, the other hand. Hello, hello, you did it, you made it. Let's go to the floor. But on the mat, extend your legs in front of you. We're gonna bend them, give ourselves a hug. So make sure your chest is joining your belly. So now we're gonna be extending the back. So very slowly, we're gonna walk one foot the other foot. Is it good? We'll stay there. If you think, a bit more, one little step. Okay, feels good. Another little step. Okay, as long as your spine's still straight, yeah? So you can keep yourself just walking, or whatever it feels good. You think, okay, I've got the right stretch of the spine. It feels great. I'm hinging from the hips. I'm not hunching. And if you think, okay, I'm going to give it a bit more of a push, then you can grab your calves, your ankles, your feet, your soles, and then straighten as much as possible the back. It's not about touching with the nose. That's another thing, and it's not even good for you. It's just about straightening the back as much as you can, always hinging from the hips and finding that length also in the back of the legs. But close your eyes and visualize your spine as a straight, because if you're arching, your spine is not straight anymore. We're going to try to get it as straight as possible. So we're also compensating for all the back bends we've done today. And from here, we're going to go down to the floor. So remove a clip if you have it, like myself. Let's go down towards the floor. Grab your right knee. Give it a big hug because it deserves it. Right hand goes towards the right, palm up. And then with your left hand, you push your right knee towards the left side in a big twist, a spinal twist, and clack, my vertebrae just got in place. Awesome. Look towards the right. Look always towards the arm that you've got extended, not towards the knee that you've got bent. So you really maximize the twist. Breathe. We've been finding spaces in the chest, in the spine, everywhere, and the intercostal muscles. So you should feel that you've got more space to breathe now. Okay, let's come up to the center, grab your left knee, extend your right leg, and from this position, the left arm comes to the left, the right hand is going to push the left leg towards the right, and there's this beautiful spinal twist. Look towards the left, clack, another clack. Isn't that beautiful? Don't freak out if you hear it clacks, because that means your spine's getting into the right position. Only be mindful if you do have hernias. Be really careful with all these movements and consult your physician, because it might not be such a good idea, because your spine is not as flexible and there's an injury there, so always be very careful. But otherwise, go for it. And as far as your body allows you, don't ever push too much. You push a little bit, you feel discomfort, but never, never, ever pain. If pain comes, that is the limit. You never cross the limit of pain. Okay, come back. Give yourself a big hug because you deserve it, because you've been awesome. Make yourself a little ball. Inhale. Grab a little bit more air. And exhale, go down towards the floor to Shavasana. Find resting position, the corpse pose. And we're going to let everything go. Palms up, legs separated, neck extended, chin below the forehead. So always in a lower plane. Relax your jaws, relax your cheeks, relax your forehead, relax the shoulders, the arms, relax your chest. Feel the weight of your back on the floor. Feel your spine completely relaxed and chill. Buttocks, hips, the legs are relaxed, knees, calves, feet, toes, everything is loose. Wouldn't move anything. Everything feels really heavy. And just observe your breath. And the breath is natural, no forcing here, no counting. Just feel the expansion of your chest, your belly. Your chest is wider now than at the beginning of the class. feel that expansion. Feel how you actually can hold more air than a few minutes ago. Isn't that magical? And whenever you're ready, you can keep being in Shavasana for minutes, 2, 3, 5 minutes. I'm going to come back and say goodbye to you so you can really enjoy your rest. Stretching arms, stretching legs, moving a little bit, wiggling. Big yawn. Amber, and from here you can come through the side, or you can rock and roll yourself up. And come to a comfortable sitting position. Bow your chin, hands in front of your heart, in front of your chest, in a gesture of prayer, gesture of gratitude. Thank you. Oh God, lungs, you're amazing. We're not aware of you because you're there. We take you for granted. But every day, every second, every minute, you're taking care of us. You're grabbing the air. You're making it circulate around our body, giving oxygen to the blood, to all our tissues, and keeping us alive. And we don't even notice. So thank you, buddy. You're incredible. So we'll take care of you. We'll take care of us. Mind, body, and breath. Thank you so much for being again with me. It's always an honor and a pleasure. See you in the next one. Namaste.